The urgency of everything that we've undertaken, I think, over this past year is rooted in my belief, and I hope a shared belief, that embedded in this recession is a profound opportunity for change. The kind of change that is absolutely essential to secure our future, and change that's based on our spirit in this state and on our shared commitment to one another. Imagine a 6-year-old showing up for the first day in kindergarten, unable to match any spoken or written words, not aware that print is read from left to right, unable to sound out words. Imagine that. Imagine the incredible disadvantage that child has. And imagine trying to do all that when they're hungry and not getting enough to eat. Now, you may not know any of those children personally, but you see them every time you drive past an elementary school in the state of Oregon. You are looking at hunger, you're looking at poverty, you're looking at thousands of kids who just aren't going to make it. So for the first time, we have the opportunity to do something profoundly important about it. All the research demonstrates that children who are ready to learn at kindergarten, who are ready to read in the first grade, and who are reading at level in the third grade are much more likely to graduate from high school and find social and economic success. And the fact is that early childhood success is the foundation for every one of our economic and educational objectives. 5 years ago, in 2006, the City Club issued a report called Early Care and Education, which noted, and this is a quote, the multiple programs across multiple state agencies with no clear or common vision. And that report called on state officials to strengthen Oregon's effort to coordinate disparate early childhood programs. That is exactly what our early learning bill will do in the legislature. Our choice for the class of 2025 is very, very clear. We can continue our decade-long experiment with the No Child Left Behind law and its one-size-fits-all approach to school accountability, or we can adopt our own tailored approach to improve student outcomes. We can stick with federal control and an Oregon high school graduation rate that is stuck stubbornly at 65%, or we can take the responsibility upon ourselves as a state to work together with teachers, parents, district administrators, students, legislators, and the larger community to devise a system that allows more flexibility while pushing every district and every school to better student outcomes. We have the opportunity to seek a waiver from the punitive aspects of the No Child Left Behind law if we can create our own homegrown alternative that provides smart accountability and better paths for student success. So the second bill we're going to submit will establish educational achievement compacts, which are essential to winning that waiver and also essential to achieving our goal of 100% high school graduation rates by 2025. So the achievement compacts will replace the federal compliance-based approach and create partnership agreements between the state and our educational institutions, school districts, universities, and community colleges to express a common commitment to improve student outcomes, but tailor those outcomes to the unique circumstances of each school district or educational institution. Moving forward is going to require courage to challenge the status quo, but it's also going to require us to actually believe in our ability to shape our own future. I'm not suggesting that there isn't any risk involved with the path we've undertaken here, but there's a lot more risk in the status quo. I think the riskiest thing we can do right now is to continue to do what we've been doing because we know where that's going to take us, and it's not taking us to a very good place. Teddy Roosevelt once said that in any time of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. I think you know, and I know, and Oregonians know, that delay is not some benign and prudent placeholder. It's a choice. It's a choice to embrace the status quo. It's a choice to abandon thousands of Oregon school children. It's a choice to spend more and more on health care and less on education. In short, it's a choice to abandon the responsibility that we have to the next generation, and it's a choice to fail the future. And we are better than that. Not here, not now, not in Oregon. We are not going to fail the future, and we are not going to abandon the responsibility that we have to the next generation.